Good morning. It's really cool, superb climate, along with the safari. I don't think there will be another day like this. Today we are here at Kodaikanal in Tamil Nadu with the all-new Tata Safari XZA Plus. We are here for a short one-day weekend drive and also to test the capabilities of the all-new Tata Safari Automatic. Special thanks to SRT Tata Coimbatore for providing the updated Tata Safari. Now let's take a look at the specialties available on this Tata Safari. So this here is the top-end XZA Plus variant. However, above this there is the Gold Edition available. That said, today we don't have the Gold Edition with us. Well, the speciality of the Gold Edition. Oh yes, ventilated seats are also available for both front and back seats as well. But yes, today we don't have the Gold Edition variants with us. But still yes, this variant itself has a lot of superb features in it. So as it is the top spec variant, it has xenon headlamps. The low beams are xenon projector units. Almost all variants of the Safari get the multifunctional LED DRLs. Then getting inside the cabin, all variants of the Tata Safari get the ivory white and black color combination on the inside, which looks so premium and very well thought out. You get the superb quality Beniki calico leather upholstery. Then the XT Plus and the XZ Plus variants alone get this massive panoramic sunroof, which provides amazing cabin ambience, lending premium appearance and feel. Then from the XT variant itself, the Tata Safari gets automatic headlamps, automatic wipers, along with smart key access with push button start. Then apart from all this, cruise control is also available. That said, the latest addition of features from the XT variant onwards includes wireless charging facility integrated into the center console under the AC controls. And yes, from the XT variant itself, the Tata Safari now provides air purifier system. However, there is no change in terms of automatic climate control. That said, all variants of the Tata Safari provide LED cabin lamps as standard. However, an auto-dimming IRVM is available from the XZ variant itself. And yes, only the XZ and XZ Plus variants provide 6 airbags. 6-way power adjustable driver seat. This feature is also exclusive to the top spec XZ and XZ Plus variants. Now coming to the back seat, this is where the major highlight of the Tata Safari brand is. All these years, the Tata Safari is well known for its back seat comfort. So this new Tata Safari also carries forward the same thing. Literally, it is like sitting on a Raja's throne with amazing levels of comfort. There is the recline adjust option if you want to relax, and the sliding adjustment is also really generous. In case if there are passengers in the third row, you can make space for them by sliding it forward, and if there are no passengers behind you, you can slide it all the way back and relax. This is the 6-seat captain chair version. There is also the 7-seater version. 6-seater or 7-seater, whatever version you choose. This car also has the boss mode. Let me just explain how it works. Say in case the front passenger seat does not have any passenger in it, and you are indeed a VIP who wants more space, then there is the option of boss mode. By pulling this lever on the right side of the front passenger seat, you can easily slide that seat forward, revealing a lot of space for you, and you can easily sit here cross-legged. This is literally the king style travel all Tata Safari owners will appreciate. That said, this boss mode feature is available as standard across all variants, so that even if you opt for the base level XE variant of the Safari, you can enjoy utmost comfort and luxury. Then the next focus goes into the third row. It can be easily claimed that the Tata Safari alone has the most spacious third row seats in this mid-size 7-seat SUV category. With proper seat adjustment, most adults would be comfortable over here, and yes, the Tata Safari also provides some amount of features for third row passengers, including individual AC vents standard from the base level variant itself. These third row AC vents can be controlled using the separate rotary control knob. Then there is the plethora of cup holders, pockets and charging points. Yes, charging points are also available. So yes, the third row experience can also be really comfortable in the Safari. Opening the boot of the Tata Safari, obviously you can flat fold the third row seats. That said, with a full house, the luggage space can be a bit deficit because it is only 70 liters in capacity. However, you still have the option of fitting a roof rack, while the sunroof equipped variants come with fiber roof rails which can withstand only decent levels of weight. The lower spec variants which don't come with a panoramic sunroof get proper aluminium roof rails which can withstand up to 75 kilos of load. Well, in case if you are camping with your Tata Safari, that is also easily possible. All variants of the Tata Safari get flat folding second and third row seats. Folding the third row only will reveal a decent level of space sufficient for kids. That said, in this 6-seater version, adults have the option of sleeping in the very luxurious captain chairs themselves. Those seats themselves will be really comfortable and cozy enough. That said, if you are opting for a 7-seat version, even the second row seats can be folded completely flat. The only thing is that you will have to bring your own mattress or bedsheet. You can easily do camping in your Tata Safari. So this truly is a very flexible family SUV. That said, none of the variants of the Tata Safari provide a powered tailgate. Well, talking about other missing features, this Tata Safari top spec variant itself does not provide 360-degree surround view camera. That said, it is still a good thing that, at least on the top spec Gold Edition variants, the Tata Safari now gets ventilated seats. For now, these features are available only on the Gold Edition. I'm hoping that the ventilated seats will be soon introduced on the standard XZ Plus and XZA Plus variants as well. So basically that was all about the exterior features. Let's now get inside the cabin. You can come along with me. Since this is the top spec XZA Plus variant of the Tata Safari, even though not being the Gold Edition, it still provides a lot of essential convenience and fancy features. Yeah, power adjustable driver seat, we have already seen that. Now talking further about adjustment, the steering wheel comes as standard with tilt and telescopic adjustment from the base level variant itself. Then there is the floating island kind of touchscreen system display, which is also available from the XM variant itself. That said, only the XT variant onwards, you get this 8.8-inch larger touchscreen system on the XT, XT Plus, XZ, XZ Plus variants. Before getting into further features, let me just turn on the car. This touchscreen system as standard provides Android Auto, Apple CarPlay connectivity, and as I already said, the latest addition from the XT variant onwards, the Tata Safari now gets an air purifier system, which also monitors the air quality using the air quality index. This air purifier system can also be introduced on the Tata Harrier as well. Then coming lower down into the center console, you get the wireless charging pad as well. Behind the terrain response system drive mode selector, it may be slightly difficult to access, but yes, any phone with the wireless charging capability can be easily charged over here instead of haggling with wires. Then coming just ahead of the gear selector, from the XT variant onwards, the Tata Safari also gets electronic parking brake with auto hold function, while the lower spec XE and XM variants get the Harrier style manual handbrake lever. The higher spec premium variants get a switch type electronic parking brake, which is far more easier to use. So being the flagship SUV of the Tata car range, this car literally provides almost everything you need. And yes, almost all variants of the Tata Safari also provide multiple drive modes. Engine and performance related drive modes, there are 3. The normal drive mode is the city mode. Then sports mode.
Sport drive mode activated.
Then there is the economy mode.
Economy drive mode activated.
Finally coming back to the city mode.
City drive mode activated.
Then there are the terrain response multiple drive modes available from the XZ manual variant onwards, including a wet mode and a rough road mode. There's also the option of turning off the traction control, and yes, there's also the hill descent control. That said, despite being such a premium Tata car, there is one significant flaw to the Tata Safari in the form of the reverse parking camera. As you can see, it is just not because of the fog and foggy weather. The reverse parking camera's maximum clarity is this much. The reverse parking camera display is not of a full screen, and despite that the clarity is very grainy. Then further at night it gets even worse with low levels of lighting. I am not sure why Tata Motors has chosen this low quality reverse parking camera for their flagship SUV. Irrespective of what angle or what resolution you choose, the overall reverse parking camera clarity is definitely not enough. Let's now get into the hill drive experience. So driving the Tata Safari automatic on the hill roads of Kodaikanal, the weather is great, the views are also fantastic, and quite literally I am enjoying this drive. Despite all the rains and foggy weather, this is truly an amazing experience. So right now I am driving in the normal city mode, no sports mode, no manual mode. This indeed is the normal city mode. So even while driving in such a normal drive mode, there is great levels of confidence and a solid driving feel. The sheer amount of grip, the near perfect levels of solid feel and feedback you get from this hydraulic steering wheel can never be replaced by an electronically assisted steering. On such sharp curves, you can literally have a lot of fun while accelerating out from the curve. There is not even a bit of that skidding, that oscillation or anything. The car feels absolutely stable and solid whatsoever. While this hydraulic power steering can be slightly on the heavier side at low speeds, it is on such curvy roads and hill drives where the hydraulic power steering unit truly shines through. And if you get such a free stretch with the curvy roads, you can instantly slot it into sports mode. Well, first I'll let this truck pass. Ooh, and yes, braking, grip, everything is almost perfect. Sports mode?
Drive mode activated.
Well, the sports mode is about raw power, raw 170 PS running through the gears, while providing 350 Newton meters of maximum torque. The throttle response is even sharper. At the same time, in the sports mode, the gear shifts are also altered, making sure that upshifts happen later in order to extract maximum power and torque. Ooh, yes, and even if you take such curves at a decent level of speed, there is literally no loss of grip. So not only on free stretches, the Tata Safari can be really enjoyed on curvy hill roads as well. While there is a slight bit of firm edge at lower speeds, the suspension works absolutely silent, while the shocks and thuds are extremely well filtered before entering in the cabin. Now switching into the wet mode, because as you can see there is running water on the roads. If you notice carefully, there is a noticeable difference in terms of the power delivery and the overall grip provided through the tires. While the engine and the engine note feels a bit more concentrated in this drive mode, the main focus of the wet mode is to provide maximum grip even on slippery conditions. That said, while the engine feels a bit more concentrated lower down, there is clearly no loss of power, and even in rough road mode or wet mode, overtakes can be easily carried out. While driving the Tata Safari itself is a premium experience, during such non-sunny, lovely weather, you can extend and enjoy the luxury even more by opening the panoramic sunroof. Now I'm going to do exactly that by pressing this button on top. This massive panoramic sunroof is available as standard only on the XT Plus and XZ Plus variants on the Tata Safari and on the Tata Harrier as well. However, this sunroof is a smart sunroof to be precise, which also has rain sensors, which as you can see senses water and rain, making the panoramic sunroof to automatically close itself, thus avoiding the risk of water getting inside the cabin. Apart from the rain sensing auto close function, this panoramic sunroof is a part of universal close function as well. In case if you leave the sunroof open and lock the car from outside, the panoramic sunroof will automatically close itself. Not only the sunroof's glass pane, the sunroof's sunshade also closes completely. This truly is an intelligent feature. With more than ample amount of ground clearance of 206 mm, even with a full load of passengers, the Tata Safari can easily do some level of off-roading thanks to the grippy 18-inch tires. And even though not having the option of all-wheel drive, the rough road and wet drive modes, altering the response of the ESP with traction control, makes sure that the Tata Safari does not get stuck even in moderate levels of slush, snow or sand. During the whole drive, the Tata Safari also impressed us with its high-speed manners and high-speed capability. Even at speeds as high as 160 km per hour, the Safari feels unfazed, with barely any undulations filtering inside the cabin. Engine noise and road noise are kept to a bare minimum, while there is only a slight bit of wind noise. The car feels perfectly composed even while emergency maneuvers, and the steering feel along with the overall body control remains near perfect even with a full load, complemented by the great ride quality despite the absence of non-independent rear suspension. So that was a quick weekend one-day drive with the Tata Safari Automatic to Kodaikanal. Once again, special thanks to SRT Tata Coimbatore showroom to provide us with this Tata Safari. At the end of the day, the Tata Safari impressed us in almost all aspects. Not only rear seat comfort, it is also the only mid-size 7-seat SUV to provide good amount of third row space while also being really enthusiastic to drive with a whole host of standard safety features. Despite having some minor flaws and missing features, the Tata Safari is truly a great flexible family SUV which can also satisfy the enthusiast in you. So, meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.